So now, just go through that door I accidentally went through.
This seems to be working.
Playing. You automatically start playing this line then. Next, you want to go to the atrium. You won't. There's gonna be two more guards in the atrium again, but you won't need to mess with them. Just simply crouch and turn right. Follow the wall. It's kind of funny listening to them. You can listen to them if you really want.
Numbers? What do you mean?
I'm not going to because I've listened to them before and you might not be able to hear them very well. I'm just automatically going to go to the end of this room. So you don't even have to mess with them.
That is insane.
So after this, you want to go to the door over here and use your updated key card.
Alright, that worked. It was the police, of course.
Now we'll open that door. Now we are at the loading docks. We're pretty much near the end of this level.
What did he do?
After that you can just...
So what did you do?
Well, we walked in and took him to jail. But we found he had stashed away almost 500.
I don't think there is a way to sneak up on this guy.
Diamonds under the couch.
Stolen.
Yeah, you can sneak up from behind him and he won't even notice you. I don't think this guy has peripheral vision. And that didn't even work. I can usually do that, but I have these simple ones.
Fight now. Sleep well. You'll be feeling that when you wake up.
There is a bandage in here.
This looks useful.
And there's the guard at the very end of the hall. You'll probably know if the guard comes near, so... Yeah, he doesn't even really mess with you. After that, there's an arrow, and you want to open this, run all the way down here. The next level is actually an area we know very well.
There's something I'm missing.
Especially if you've watched some. Next is the Chateau Villa, which is actually a very nice place, but it's a very long level. Longer than any other level, and it kind of pisses me off once in a while.
Where now?
Chateau Villa.
The Chateau Villa?
There is one. Before some lead TV waves.
And there's only really one enemy, and you'll be facing him 4 times, I think, but you don't have to worry about him. He is actually pretty simple. And you will recognize him, but I'm not going to say who it is. Remy the manservant.
These are friends, Remy. Then, sir, I have other household matters to attend to. Very well. So, Robert, what brings you to the chateau at this most unfortunate hour?
Lee, we've come to talk to you about the Priory of Sion.
The keepers? Oh, this is indeed about the grave. What is it you want to know?
Well, first I'd like you to explain the true nature of the Grail to Miss Nehru.
Robert, you brought me a virgin?
What?
Virgin is the term Grail enthusiasts use to describe anyone who has never heard the true Grail story.
The lady here is in need of an education. How fortunate then that you've come to me. Only the worthy can find the Grail, Miss Nehru. The path to truth lies through the doors of my home, but they only unlock for the enlightened.
He's a bit eccentric, but we're safe here. I know he can help us figure out the cryptex. Just play along for now.
All right, Sir Tibbing. I will find the path.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty long one. It actually kind of makes me mad. The first thing, I'm not actually going to go through there first. The first thing I'm going to do is go down to the basement. There is a treasure down here, so... Robert doesn't really follow you. You're pretty much just alone, but like I said, there's only one enemy, and he appears near the end. Don't worry about that, you'll be dealing with that later. You want to go over here and examine this group of chairs. And there's a copper coin. This level is pretty much just finding out the Legend of the Grail, because unlike the book or movie, he doesn't just tell you. He makes you do everything, including retrieve. I'm going to make sure you guys all listen to this, because it's actually some pretty interesting stuff. He tells you stories about all the knights of the Round Table and all that. Has a lot, which has a lot to do with the Grail, of course. Yes, Remy.
There must be something more to find.
Remy, how long have you worked for Tibbing?
My employment does not require me to answer personal questions.
Yeah, I don't like Remy.
Welcome to the Arthurian Legend Room. If you would take notice, there are two wonderful paintings depicting the tales of Arthurian knights, and at the doors you will find the armors that they wore. The Arthurian knights had their own heraldry, which is displayed on the shields. You, Miss Nehru, must discern which shield goes with each painting by placing the appropriate shield with its armor. If you examine a shield, I should be more than happy to tell you that knight's tale.
Yep, so you go to these and let them babble on about the stories. There's not really stories to the pictures, you just have to examine the pictures. That's Arthurians. These are all pictures that depict the Grail, I believe, like how Arthur got it.
This is the shield of Sir Gawain. He was the most chivalrous of the knights and was bound by his honor to do what was right. He was the only knight brave enough to accept the challenge of the mighty Green Knight. Lancelot mistakenly slew Sir Gareth during a rescue of Guinevere, thus causing a bitter rivalry to form between Lancelot and Gawain, who was Gareth's brother.
I'll tell you, you'll hear the rest of the stories next part.